Ah, my pancakes! Wait, where the hell am I? Are there pancakes around here? Oh, I'm so hungry. Oh, God. Well, I don't know where the hell I am, but whatever. It feels cold out here, like my blood's crystallized from my head, from some sort of head injury. I sure hope there aren't any wampas around like in Star Wars. Holy shit! Oh, that was a rude awakening. Oh, man. I'm owed a giant feast. Helmet, engage! Please. Please. Oh, no. Okay, good. Oh. Alright, well, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, as they always say, so there might be light at the end of the tunnel? I'm pretty sure the saying wasn't there's white at the end of the tunnel. Oh, there's some lights. Oh, those are fires. Welcome to the Dead Space 3 demo. My rig is red. It's red. New tutorials can be viewed at any time during the database. Yeah, woo, awesomes. No one wants to watch tutorials because we're men. Right, Isaac?
Ellie!
Ellie is Isaac's girly friend. Actually, Ellie is a character that we met in the previous game. So, if you haven't played any of the previous games before playing Dead Space 3, you really ought to do yourself a favor and play the previous 2 games to actually understand what's going on. Because if you don't, well, you'll be kind of bumfuck confused. But anyway, continuing on. Welcome to Tau Volantis, the Hoth of Dead Space, with slightly more creepy creatures. That's pretty much the best comparison that I can make at this point. Anyway, using med packs is as simple as 1-2 button press. Other things can be used like, as you saw there, I picked up a semiconductor. I'll explain what those are in a second. Ice climbers! What are you doing in this game? GTFO, get out. Don't grow your 3 spines to try and kill me. Leave that to Donkey Kong Country characters. Oh wait, this isn't Spiny, sorry. Still, you can choose to attack these necromorphs that are just soaking in the sun. But I choose not to. I choose to climb ladders. Because we're playing Donkey Kong, yo. Anyway, check out this particular frame thingy. Also, boom! Did I scare you? Did I scare you? Yeah, no. Seriously, jump scares are pretty commonplace. Well, actually not as commonplace as they were in the previous games, which is pretty freaking awesome. Characters are still pretty freaking creepy as hell, all hell, though. But I will explain stuff in... Oh! God! I must climb to save my world! Sorry, I didn't realize I was playing Grand Theft Snowplow. I apologize for being in the wrong game. I must return to my dimension! As tempting as stealing this thing is, that wasn't a good idea. I shouldn't have pulled the steering lever. Shoulder part! For freedom! Have a nice fall! See you next year. Then watch as the beauty of Tau Volantis appears randomly. It's pretty beautiful out there. I don't know why the snow cleared all of a sudden, but I'm not complaining when you get a beautiful vista like that. But, yeah. The common run control is back. You can also roll by double tapping the run button. Rolling helps a lot, not really. Military engine. These are weapon parts that you can use to actually use them at the to use them at the weapon bench. Before we get to a bench, let's deal with a necromorph that will jump out of the snow. Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me. Now, resources that I'm picking up, like you can see I'm picking up semiconductors, that was some transducer, semiconductor, etc., etc. Mainly resources are used to craft weapon tips, weapon parts, and also some other resources are used to actually create items as well. So like med packs, ammo packs, etc., etc., etc. So somatic gel is used to create med packs, which look like Bacta canisters to me, but that's me because I'm Star Wars. I'm a Star Wars freak. Also, that's sunlight. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. I was right all along. This looks a little big to be the light at the end of the tunnel, but oh well, it'll have to do. I legitimately don't know where this is, but still. Anyway, see that guy up there? We'll see him in a minute.
Carver! Down here! Clark! How the hell did you... Never mind! Come on, we're in... Oh, shit! Langford! They're coming over the outer wall, you hear me? They're headed your way! Damn it! Clark! We're in Central Command! Get up here!
Interesting turn of events, if I do say so myself. Let's go in here. So basically, that was Sergeant John Carver, your cooperative partner. Since I have no friends, I can't show off the cooperative features. Pretty much. Anyway, this is your weapon bench. What I just showed there was Kinesis Torque, which is a new kind of ability for your Kinesis module. In the old games, the way you'd use the Kinesis module is literally just picking up stuff and throwing it at enemies. That's pretty much all it was for. Anyway, the bench is basically where you craft weapons and items, as I may have mentioned. And this is basically an upgraded version of the bench in previous games. So you can craft new weapons or upgrade your current weapons in current slots. Now, in the previous games, you could hold 4 weapons. In this, you can only hold 2, which I think sucks, but to be honest, I don't really care. You can make an overkill weapon, so 2 is a better substitute. So first, let's just go to our plasma cutter here, just since we can. And you can see that it's divided up into a multitude of sections. You can have an upper tool and a lower tool. The upper tools, the tools, are basically what type of projectiles you'll fire, if you will. The frame is basically what turns it between a plasma cutter, a pistol, or something more large like a plasma rifle or something like that. So the frame is definitely a big part of making the gun whatever you want it to be, plus the tools. Now, the tool tips are basically what you use to fire different blasts. So, for instance, we've got a default plasma cutter tip on this. If you want to craft a new tip, you can see I've got enough resources at the bottom here to craft a new tip. So you need no tungsten, 65 semiconductor, and 100 scrap metal in order to be able to make this conic dispersal part, which creates a wider plasma cutter beam. Construct and equip this. Attachments basically give you little added bonuses, and upgrade circuits allow you to actually do more damage with a certain tool. Upgrade circuits, as you can see, there's upper tool circuits and lower tool circuits. So whatever you apply to lower tool makes the lower tool more powerful, and upper tool kind of obviously there. And so upgrade circuits allow you to do more damage or increase your rate of fire, etc. Attachments do things like actually giving you specific elemental attributes to projectiles. Or, whenever you take splash damage, it prevents you from taking that splash damage with Safety Guard. And then for support, the support ones actually, when you use it, it increases sizes of clips, and it will also, when you use stasis and when you use med packs, it actually affects both of you at the same time if you're playing co-op. So, it's definitely good for those. Now, let's see. Going back here, blueprints are basically pre-built weapons that, provided you have the resources and stuff that you need to build them, you can build them. Weapon upgrades are basically solely just the circuit chips that I showed you. Crafting items, basically you craft your meta packs, your ammo packs, etc., and stuff. You can also share them if you need to share them with your co-op partner, and safe, you can share and manage your own equipment. Also, you can share blueprints with your partner as well, which I think is actually fairly cool. So if you have a cool weapon that they'd like to try and get themselves, then let them have it. So now this is the suit kiosk, which is separate from the store and the bench, obviously. So the ass suit has now been unlocked, and in the original game, in the actual Dead Space 3 game, the part of this section of the game is actually different. You can upgrade your rig, remember? From all the previous games, your health, armor, and oxygen, stasis, durability, and charge time, and your damage and range of Kinesis module. That's pretty freaking cool. Now, in this particular game, as you notice, when Isaac fell from the ship thing that he was hanging from, this also looks very painful, by the way. When he was hanging from the ship, and he engaged his helmet, you notice it sparked a bit while he put it on. In the actual game, it sparks and refuses to close. So, because of this, Isaac will be running around without a helmet on. The Arctic survival suit will also help you survive in this cold temperature. Now, that's kind of obvious, but in the game, in the demo, it doesn't really show you. In the game, when you're running around with the regular EVA suit, which is the one we just had, you have a body temperature meter. It's similar to the meters that we had in space when you go out to space and you have oxygen and stuff, except it's actual body temperature. And of course, the colder it gets, the freezing. Yeah. Whoa! I had a bad feeling about this in the first place. Why? Because the cutscene when you do a simple thing is always definitely what. Oh, whoa! I will not go down without a fight. Oh shit, we're going down. Welcome to Lost Planet 2. I'm your host, Archie. No. Basically, this is a specific... I don't actually know what the hell this thing is called, to be quite entirely honest with you. Ow! Just get away from it. Now, shoot the glowy spots. Why? Because that's not its weak point or anything. Come on. There we go. Now what'll happen is it'll actually engage these ones out of its chest, shoot and destroy only one of them. And then it will run away like a whiny little biatch. Seriously, it'll actually run away like a wimp now. Come back here! I'm not done with you! Well, thanks for making the way open to me anyway. Seriously, that's actually pretty convenient. Thanks! I appreciate it. Pay you back later. Just kidding. But, yeah, you'll actually notice a fair amount of things. That boss battle was a lot easier than it is in the game, because in the game, it's actually fairly interesting, because you need to destroy all 3 of the things on its chest before you actually get it to run away. Yeah, you don't actually kill it, it just runs away. This is a spare part box, which gives you random resources and rare parts. You won't find out what these are until you visit the bench. So, Ovel. Now this body will say something to me.
Children of all.
Hey.
The marker has a plan for all.
Cool.
When the time comes, you will be reborn. But for that to happen, Isaac Clarke must die. The future of our religion, of our very race, depends upon it. Stop him at any cost. Altman be praised.
I'm sorry, did you say something about me? Did you insult me? Screw you! Jeez. Basically, he's confusing me with Dante. Dante must die, not Isaac Clarke. I'm just a freaking engineer with a plasma cutter that shoots dead shit. Seriously, I'm not that much better than Dante. Jeez, man.
This is the only way he could have come. Be ready.
Be ready. Now you can use your Kinesis module to pick up grenades and throw them back at stuff. And subsequently, I think you can actually get an achievement in the actual game if you do this and throw it back at the guy that threw it at you, but I'm not too worried about that right now. I'm not sure exactly what this does. Oh, it's a force gun. I gotcha. I prefer using the plasma cutter for this particular section. That's just me. I've grown to use the plasma cutter a lot in the previous games, so that's basically the kind of... mostly the only weapon I use during this game. Of course, there is... the Javelin Spiker makes a return, for those of you who care. The Javelin Spiker is probably my second favorite weapon, if not my most favorite, for times that you can use it for, like, simple encounters. Other times, it's not good against a multitude of enemies, or enemies that you have to shoot a multitude of times really fast. Sorry, I didn't catch that. All I heard was, we need reinforcements. Ah! Also, these things. These cause real headaches to those that, well, they kind of sort of take your head off, but still. They're thieves. They steal your bodies. Oh my god, it's like Alex Mercer all over again. No. Now, you shoot them in the head once or twice. Usually once will do it, and then it'll get the head to run away and get into another body. And then you can shoot it while it's getting... oh, I love it when that happens. As you can see, that head thing is stuck. This happens to necromorphs all the time in the actual game, which I think is funny as hell, but whatever. Seriously, it's actually happened to me a multitude of times in the actual game. And I will be doing a Let's Play of Dead Space 3.
What the hell?
Wow. That's big. I didn't intend that to be wrong sounding, but yeah. You guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. At least it made my job easier. The ice climbers are going to their friends. Oh, get off me. That's not cool. There's something over there still? And yet again, it's stuck in the wall. That's pretty freaking funny. Alright, now... So yes, now that you're basically... you're introduced to the whole aspect of fighting unitologists and necromorphs at the same time. I think that's actually a fairly interesting mechanic. And yeah. Oh yes, this part. Woo! I love this part. Not really. Also, I love the attention to detail with the snow. I love that. You'll actually find that if the longer you stand out in the snow, the more snow will actually get on your suit. It happens. Well, at least in the actual game it does.
Isaac, you want to leave. What is that noise?
A giant drill blocking my way out. Maybe I can lower the safety gates.
Is that wise?
One way to find out.
Not really, but I'm Isaac Clarke, so I'm going to do it anyway. So you're using your kinesis torque, you have to lower the safety gates. And pray to God that the thing doesn't try and kill you, which it will. Says you can't get back out. You're screwed.
Ellie! I'm trapped! The drill's trying to kill me!
Isn't there an off switch?
No! Wait. Yeah, there's a yellow fuse in the center. I'll try to shoot it.
Yeah, so basically try and get over to the one side of it and in between the gaps, shoot at it, at the fuse. Try and ignore the necromorphs. I know it's hard to do, but seriously, it'll help just to kind of shoot the main part of the drill that is trying to kill you. And don't get near the drill, whatever you do.
Fault detected. Drill core at 75% capacity. Resuming operation in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All hands, clear the deck.
Ah, it didn't work. Okay, pull back out your plasma cutter because it helps you the best. Need some help. Health here. Why can't you leave me alone? I didn't do anything to you. And there are stasis recharge facilities, as you can see, kind of around here. But, get over to this one.
Fault detected. Drill core at 50% capacity. Resuming operation in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And it comes back down,
Clear the deck.
and it progressively gets louder and louder and louder as you destroy and damage it. Ignore the feeders. That's what those are. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. That's the first time I've died to that. That's the first time I've ever died to this thing. Seriously. Come on, hit it one more time. No, 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 no! Now, the rule of self-defense is deal equal damage to the equal assailant force thing. So, he tried to kill me, I killed the drill.
Fatal fault detected. All systems shutting down.
Take that, you piece of garbage! Yeah. Seriously, you try and kill me, I'll kill your facial hair and your other hair. Including your ass hair. Because that's what I do. I make sure your hair feels the pain too. Each and every follicle. Hey. Ow! Hey, it's that Carver dude. I recognize him. He was with me in the other game. Oh wait, that wasn't the other game. It was Lost Planet 2. Forgot. It's basically just shoot the living crap out of the unitologists until their rig is red.
Come on! You fucking kidding me?
Yes. Who the fuck's Norton? Is he some sort of antivirus software? In that case, we must throw him into the... No! Quick! Sacrifice Norton! It's our only option! No! Dead Space 3, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the demo right there. Yeah, so, thanks for watching. And that's pretty much it. Vast landscapes, lots of enemies. Crawly things. Eating breakfast at the cafeteria. Fighting against the brutal elements like water and fire and ice. Building your ultimate weapon that'll, like, is so OP. Fighting side by side in co-op, which is fun as hell. Discovering the truth. What about checkerboards and chessboards? And oh my god! We also get to rappel down cliffs. And also the ice climbers that hate you. Because you should stop making fun of their games and shit. Seriously.